As you can see, I have a lot of plants to attend to here, so thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Okay, now we're gonna do one where you're awake.
Okay. All right. A
little energy and action.
Welcome to Aquarium and Reptile Depot. We're in Citrus Heights. We carry freshwater, saltwater, pond, reptiles, plants, corals, houseplants, dog trees, you name it, we try to have it. But let's get right into it. We got a lot of customers getting into aquariums, so freshwater ones to be specific. So a lot of customers want to get into live plants and they ask us, what's the best beginning live plant to start with? I mean, it depends on who you talk to, of course, depends on your setup. There's a lot of different variables, but if we don't know much about the aquarium, we always kind of default to Anubias and Java Fern. So right now we're in front of the Ultimate Nature Systems Forest, and we have some Anubias here for you. As you can see, this is a barred broadleaf there. Easy to take care of as far as not needing to really plant it. So although we always recommend having a good substrate like UNS Contrasoil or root tablets from Aquarium Co-op or Seachem, those are great. But however, like if you didn't have it, these plants could probably still survive as far as they don't have to be in the soil. They can be on driftwood, rock, any type of decoration. You can still get fertilizer, it's gonna help them. Again, Aquarium Co-op, the Easy Green is great. Seachem Flourish is another good option for that. They don't require a lot of light. So misconception with a lot of customers that get plants, hey, you need bright lights, you need lights running forever. No, actually these guys do better in low light situations. So nothing crazy like lighting wise. If you have a great lighting system, that's cool, but if that's the case, then you gotta put them a little lower, shade them out. But if your light isn't that strong, hey, this is a great candidate for them. So check out the Anubias plants. These are a good starter plant for you guys. Kind of a little bit on the other end of the spectrum with plants. We're in the pond section here. So a lot of bog plants, floating plants. This is lit up by Kessel AP9Xs. So we got a lot of light for them, which pond plants need because they're outdoors, so they can absorb a lot of sunlight. So for your pond, bog plants, like I specified, are great, which means that generally the bottom half is in the water and then the rest of it is out of the water. So you kind of put it in a shallow area of your pond. They will absorb nutrients from your pond if you have fish in there. So become a natural filter. Another great plant is water hyacinths, water lettuce, lilies for floating plants. Everyone likes that look, but you gotta be a little careful with fish because a lot of times they'll eat the roots or eat the plant. So if you had a way to kind of surround the plant without the fish eating them, then they'll live a long time and they grow great in the summertime. Water hyacinth, you'll get a couple plants when you first start up the aquarium, and then or when you start up the pond, and it's gonna cover the whole pond after the season's done. So again, if you need pond plants, we have a great selection of them. It's a great seasonal item for us. And yeah, it's a great little look. We got the atomizer on it, little bubblers. So it's a cool effect that we got going on here. All right, you looking for some fish for your planted aquarium? We have a great ram selection, a great fish for a planted tank because they have a little bit of personality. They're in the cichlid family, but they're not like the traditional cichlids that you think of that get pretty big. They stay actually smaller. So maybe about 2 inches in captivity is what we see them at. And then we also recommend for them not to put them too soon into the aquarium, in a planted aquarium. It's one of those interesting fish, even though your water tested out well, it's cycled, everything looks great. We just recommend holding off a little bit on rams, just make sure your planted tank is well established, and that's sometimes just time and maturity of the tank. So wait a few months, try them out, but it's a really great fish once you put them in there. Seems like most customers that get them really like them. Like I said, they are for the most part very communal, so they usually stay away from other fish or picking on them. As long as they kind of pick their area, they're a little territorial, but they'll pick a home and they'll just shoo the other fish away. Just don't pair them up with anything small that would fit in their mouth. That holds true to any fish, to be honest with you guys. So just don't put tiny fish with them, and I think you'll be great. They don't eat plants, so great option if you guys want to look for a fish for your planted aquarium. As we're passing through the saltwater, I want to show you some cool fish that we got in. We have a Rhinopius scorpion fish right there, and then we got a black hairy angler. I know we talk about reefs a lot and corals, but those are two very, very interesting fish. If you want to just have a species only tank where maybe just that they're in there, it works well because they'll eat fish that fit in their mouth. They're ambush predators, so a lot of times you just walk by them, you don't even see what's going on in there. It looks like a black blob and a fish that kind of looks like a leaf or something. So that's what they're doing, is they're waiting around as a fish swims by, they're gonna eat them. The black hairy angler actually has like a little fishing pole in the front of his face, so it just kind of bobs around like if you're fishing and it's bait, and then the fish kind of wanders to it and he ends up eating them. So if you pair them up with anything, they probably won't last long in the aquarium. So these guys are good by themselves, solo fish, or maybe with really, really big fish only tank or something like that. But very interesting. We always liked having interesting stuff in here, a little different, and we know you guys like that. So tell us what you guys think about these guys that we have in the store right now. All right, guys, like you see, we have a lot of plants to attend to. I do it again. So you know that we love Seachem Tidal hang on the back filters because we have it all over the store on all our planted tanks, on our 20 gallons back there. So this is a great hang on the back filter with a Cichlids pump. That's the big thing, because it's quiet as long as you keep the water level up, and it allows you for surface skimming and allows you to adjust. And then we have all the filters for it. So anything from the foam, the polishing, the zeolite, the matrix, the carbon, we have it all from Seachem. And if you really can't get it in the store because maybe you're not from around here or you just can't make it by, if you didn't know, we have an online store, depotpet.shop. We're shipping only, and the Seachem Tidal and all their filters are on there. So we can get it to you, just place an order and we'll ship it to wherever you need it to be shipped to. We're in our houseplant selection. As you can see, it's grown quite a bit here. We've got a lot of new houseplants for you guys to check out, but it's worked out really well. So we have a lot of monsteras, pothos, even some Venus flytraps. So the variety is just getting bigger. You guys are liking, you guys are asking us to bring in certain plants. Now we have access to them. So it's been fun. It's a nice little addition here. Adds a lot of pop to the store, and I don't know, we got a lot of houseplant lovers out there. I didn't know this, but hey, we got you covered. Let's take a look and see if you can put a plant in your home. Since the Sacramento Reptile Show, we learned a little bit about our customer base there. We feel that you guys use a lot of bedding for your reptiles because either you have a very big enclosure, have a lot of animals, so forth and so on. We're offering case pricing at the SAC show, but guess what? We brought it back to our store. So for Reptisoil or forest floor, if you get the case which has 2 Reptisoils in it or 3 bags of 24 quart forest floor, you get a deal. So for our big reptile lovers out there that use a lot, that change out a lot, hey, it all counts. It adds a lot of costs. We know it's not the most inexpensive hobby, but we want to make sure your reptiles are being well taken care of at an affordable price as much as we can help. Then look at getting some case stuff, like a little Costco of the reptile industry. So check that out when you guys come by to the store. And we do also have it on depotpet.shop. So if you need substrate shipped to you, we can do that as well. As you can see, we have a lot of plants to attend to here. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and then we'll see you guys on the next one.